More than 100 families are pushing Georgia lawmakers for family-friendly policies. Land News First Sarah Hammond joins us live at the state capitol right now. And Sarah, you had a chance to speak with some parents this morning about how they're getting involved.
Yeah, absolutely. These families from all over Georgia got some FaceTime with their lawmakers inside the state capitol today to lay out their priorities as parents during this 9th annual Strolling Thunder.
Yes, it's a true blessing.
Charnel Furba says becoming a mother wasn't something she planned on, but now she says advocating for her son Noah is her top priority.
He's like the best thing I've ever had. I didn't want kids at first, but he's been such a blessing. He's taught me so much.
That's why she and hundreds of other parents and their children showed up for the annual Strolling Thunder at the Capitol. It's an opportunity for these parents to talk face to face with their lawmakers.
What I love is watching legislators interact with the babies that are their littlest constituents under the Gold Dome. We don't see that very often during the legislative session. And so truly, kids have a voice today. And I think that's so important.
Organized by the Georgia Early Education Alliance for Ready Students, parents came from more than 20 cities in Georgia, including Caitlin Kopsa, who traveled from Augusta to push for early childhood interventions and more assistance for chronically complex children.
There are kids with medical issues that aren't seen on the surface level and are really medically complex and really expensive, and our traditional healthcare system isn't set up for it, so they really need expanded access to Medicaid.
Furba says a lot of parents in Georgia need help.
We need better child care. We need affordable child care. We need better paying jobs. I can't spend $300 a week for child care making $12 an hour. That does not work.
And that's what Executive Director Mindy Binderman says today is all about, talking to the people who have the ability to make changes.
We believe that children should be at the center of good policy, and we center children by bringing them to the Capitol.
And the reoccurring theme today was in many ways affordability, with these parents saying they just want to be able to give their children the lives they deserve. Live here at the state capitol, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.